What's up guys, Mass here with a brand new Medal of Honor video, and I'm playing combat missions on Helmand Valley as an attacker using the Rifleman class. And I want to apologize in advance. Sadly, this isn't a complete gameplay. Unfortunately, I get kicked from the server at the end of the video, so I'm only able to cover the first 3 objectives in this video. Anyway, like I said, I'm using the Rifleman class, and I pick off that one guy. There's usually an enemy camping out over on that side, overlooking the objective, so you usually want to just take him out and then throw some smoke behind the objective so that any enemy back there can't see you arming the objective, and then just quickly, dive in and get that objective armed. Combat mission is a lot like Rush from Bad Company 2, and there are a series of objectives that the attackers have to take. There are 5 objectives in total that you take one at a time, and after you've taken all 5 objectives, you get the win. And I like to play combat missions very aggressively. I like to go straight for the objectives. I know a lot of people like to sort of hang back when they play combat missions, but I usually just kamikaze, or throw down smoke first, then kamikaze in and get those objectives armed. That's just the way I like to play. So anyway, at this point we've managed to take the first objective. And I saw on the minimap that there was an enemy or somewhere around here, so I was just sort of like running around trying to see if I could take out this potential spawn camper before he could do some damage on my team. But one of my teammates was able to take him out quickly. So now at this point I just wanted to pick up some ammo and then start making my way over to the next objective. And one thing I want to mention is the sniper problem. And if you've played any Rush from Bad Company 2, you probably know what I'm talking about. You're playing it as an attacker, yet half of your team is, camped out a mile away from the objective sniping. And honestly, it's the same with this game, and it's really infuriating when you're the only one trying to push up towards the objective, and the rest of your team is all the way back in their spawn. The team I was on in this game was all right. We only had a couple of snipers camped far back, and we had a couple of guys that were, that stayed pretty aggressive. So, I was pretty happy with this team. But, I've been stuck on some teams that have just been absolutely terrible in terms of camping. And honestly, when you play combat mission as an attacker, there's almost no reason not to use the Rifleman class. So I definitely recommend using the Rifleman class and not hanging back in your spawn camping. I mean, that's just such a noob thing to do when camping in your spawn when you're supposed to be attacking objectives. So please don't do it. Anyway, at this point, I am slowly securing the area. The second objective is one that you have to secure, and so the more teammates you have in the area, the faster you secure the area. So naturally, ideally, you want your whole team pushed up in this area to quickly secure it. And so I'm just hanging out behind this rock, seeing if there are any enemies I can pick off, just to make sure that we're able to secure this area. And for some reason this guy calls me a hacker. I have no clue why. I was only like 8-0 at this point. It wasn't like I was 50-0 or something, but people like to cry hacks in this game. It's really sad. Anyway, we've managed to secure that area, and I'm starting to slowly move up. I'm using this dead tank just as sort of cover, just to scout around, make sure there are no enemies that I can see camping. So I'm just quickly pushing down this river or stream or whatever you want to call it towards the next objective, which is one that you have to arm. And at this point, I rush up to this rock and then sort of take up a position here, waiting for my team to catch up. I didn't want to just kamikaze in by myself, because I figured there would be multiple enemies just waiting for me to come. So I'm hanging out here waiting for my teammates to spawn on me and the rest of my team to catch up. And I was kind of hoping the tank would push up and push up towards the entrance to the objective to provide us some cover. But the tank was sort of hanging back, playing it safe. I guess they were scared of dying. But one of my teammates was able to ninja up to the objective. So I threw down some smoke and just quickly rushed in and got the objective armed. And then I like to take up a position right here and just wait for defenders to come and take them out. Sadly, not a lot of defenders are trying to go for the disarm. They were too busy going for kills. So I was able to just pop my head out and take out a couple of defenders and just slowly build towards that cruise missile. And I do want to say I don't use the cruise missile in this video. I usually use the Ballistic Vest when I play as an attacker on combat missions, and the reason for that is because honestly, when you're playing as an attacker, you don't get anything special for killing a lot of people, but you lose tickets every time one of your teammates dies. So I like to call in, the Ballistic Vest and the other defensive support actions, just to try to give a little extra survivability to my teammates, just to help preserve that ticket count. Anyway, right here, I get kicked. So yeah, if you liked the video, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.